Well, hello, Internet. It was the last day of school. We only had school till like 12:30. Well, it was more like 12:15. I had a headache, so I napped for a few hours when I got home. Good times. But so, as it's the last day of school, I'm like, oh, I gotta clean my locker out. I hoard things. Like, I don't even intentionally hoard things. I just shove things places and then forget to, like, ever do anything with them. So I'm cleaning out my locker, and this year I was actually proud of myself. It was not nearly as bad as it usually is. It's usually a lot worse, which is really, really sad. But I did have quite a few interesting things in my locker. I can almost guarantee you can't guess what was in my locker. I mean, obviously, besides my fin hat. I had my fin hat in there. It was so fantastic. I love this hat. But, okay, so item number one, a cupcake tin that looks like it's got blood on it. There's pretty good reason why it looks like it has blood on it. I made, in, like, the beginning of the year, I made cupcakes with this fantastic fake blood recipe that I have. It's edible. You can eat it. Tastes kind of like dark chocolate, a little bit. It's oh my god, it's so realistic and I love that recipe so much and it makes me so happy. So I made cupcakes with that and I had little candy knives that I stuck in them and it was so cute and creepy at the same time. And also they were lemon cupcakes. I mean, I really like lemon cupcakes, but apparently a lot of people don't. And it's just like, why you gotta hate on the lemon cupcakes, bruh? I don't know. So, I don't know. Just means more cupcakes for me. They were pretty good. So that's been in my locker for like several months. Um, I had a rainbow poncho in my locker. Yeah, it was like Decades Day or something for homecoming week. Again, like the beginning of the year. And I wore a rainbow poncho, and then I guess I got like hot and I took it off and like shoved it in my locker. Actually, my friends wore it for a while. Actually, their class picture is got them wearing the rainbow poncho, and it's freaking fantastic. But anyway, so that's been shoved in my locker for most of the year. I kind of threw that out though because it really stank and smelled weird. I don't know. Okay, so I had a Harry Potter locker mirror. Now, the mirror is like, oh, shatter resistant because it's meant for lockers. And so, the mirror's gotta be not breakable, otherwise it's gonna fall and it's gonna break. Well, mirror didn't break. The frame did. Harry Potter got decapitated. That made me really sad. Just like I accidentally decapitated Harry Potter and Hedwig, all by dropping this. That was a very sad moment in my life. And then I just shoved that in my locker and left it there the entire year. Also, it was really funny. So, the first day, I had study hall in the library, but that's not usually where it was. It was usually in a different room. But the first day, I was in the library. So, I checked out a book, like, oh, I'm gonna check out a book. I need something to read, because I read a lot. So I checked out the book. I finished it in like a week or two, or whatever. I never returned it. I literally returned it on the last day of school. Checked it out the first day, returned on the last day. Don't do that. Do you know how. Like, I never went in the library, otherwise, I would have returned it, but it made me really sad not going to the library constantly, because that's usually where I generally spend a lot of my time. Ah, shoot, that's kind of. Okay. So, final really weird thing. This wasn't in my actual locker, this was in my art locker. Because I was gonna make it for a cosplay, I was gonna make the whole thing, but I never did make the whole thing. We only got part of it finished. So, I've got a creepy little bunny head that's only partially finished. Let me get it. It's pretty creepy and fantastic. Yeah, we just never finished it, so I've got a bunny head. Yeah. I was gonna do a cosplay. Well, I was gonna use it for a cosplay for one of the cons I went to, and I just never got around to finishing it, as having my art teacher and my friend help me. And yeah, we just never finished it, so I just used a stuffed Easter rabbit that I had for my cosplay. looked pretty good. It worked. I mean, no one knew who I was cosplaying because it was from a manga that's not, insanely popular. Actually, I have it over here. Oh, over there, actually. Ah! I drop things. From this series, Doubt. So much mind messing with goes on in this series. Like, oh, I can't. And I literally almost threw this at a wall when something happened. Like, I'm just like, oh my god, no! And literally almost threw it at a wall. Then I made my friend read it, and when she finished it, she literally threw it at my locker. She's just like, no! Because the ending was not very good. So, I also just recently lent her a different book. It's gonna be interesting when she finishes that one, too. I cried in that book. Such feels. Oh, it's terrible. But, oh, last day of school for the year. I still have one more year. I am a senior now. Soon I will be an adult, and that's a scary thing. I don't think I should be let loose on the streets. I really shouldn't. But yeah, fun times. So, I hope you enjoyed this little video of random crap I keep in my lockers. Good times. Have fun with life, Internet.